It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Exmoor Brewery and it's a bottle of their Stag Naturally Strong Bitter coming in at 5.2% ABV. 500ml bottle, black bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. The only other beer I've had from Exmoor Brewery, nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, is their Exmoor Beast, which it's one of those famed beers, certainly around the southwest area of the UK. It's got a reputation of being good, but be careful because it's quite strong. I think it's about 6.5% ABV off the top of my head. This one's 5.2, so a percent or so lighter. And we've got a 2-finger, slightly off-white head. It's a ruby amber coloured beer, quite dark to look at, good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Oh, and it's just got that. If you close your eyes and smell the beer, it's just got that ancient real ale aroma about it that you learn to love. If you're a beer drinker, you just love this kind of well-rounded, rich, nutty, biscuity, slightly woody. It's jammy and tart-like. It smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Toffee, nutty, biscuity, more toffee, touch of licorice, plum, fig and prune flavours coming through on the back end. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's beautiful. Beautiful beer. A really good example of an English, you could either call this an English strong ale. They've called it a strong bitter. It's up to the brewer really what they want to call it. Beer, ale, bitter. In terms of this style, it's got a big range. You can have light coloured bitters, darker coloured bitters like we have here, darker coloured ales, darker coloured or lighter coloured ales. Some brewers, this is the thing, there's so many different kind of names for beers. You have darks. There's no reason, I reckon if you took this beer to Yorkshire, if this was brewed in Yorkshire, they may well call it a dark. Exmoor Brewery have decided to call it a strong bitter. It's that kind of, it's the love affair for beer for me, that kind of, just that variety and the difference that makes beer so special for me. And this is one really decent beer. Touch of vanilla, toffee, licorice, biscuity malts. Yeah, it's good. It's just good. Carbonation pushes the beer around, releases more of that flavour. Mouthfeel. Not talked about the mouthfeel on the beer. It is rich. It's quite thick. It's quite rich. You know you're drinking it. You know you're drinking a bit of a strong ale. I'm going to rate it. I picked this up in Tesco's in Salisbury while I was down there last month. I think I had about 4 bottles of this. It's just a really, really good sessionable beer. On the edge of session, mind, it's 5.2, so be a bit careful. But I managed to drink 4 bottles during a barbecue. We had a few barbecues while we were down there. And yeah, I think I woke up okay with a decent head on me. I think I had a bacon sandwich and all was fine. So I like this beer enough. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!